nothing but a G thing. It ain't nothing but a G thing. Different conversations with different generations. Well, you gotta keep it G, man. It ain't nothing but a G thing. It ain't nothing but a G thing. Different conversations with different generations. You gotta keep it G, man.
West, happening though. Yeah, we tapped in, baby. We tapped in with who? The Generation Conversation, man. Y'all need to be a part of the convo, you heard me? Hey, look, shout out G2 Beats. My boy Bill blasting them over there, putting in that work, you heard me? Hey, look, y'all need to tap in. Generation Conversation, the Gconnet. Subscribe to him on YouTube, you heard me? And just know, we don't Jersey.
Man, it's your boy Billiano the Dino, everybody's favorite African Americano, and I'm tapping in here with Gconnet, where different generations have real conversations. Make sure y'all tune in. Man.
It's your boy Swamp. We from South Carolina, Swamp Town shit. Tapping in with Gconnet, where different generations have real conversation.
It's First Lady Flames, Richmond's own. Tapping in with Gconnet.
All right, y'all. So we here today talking to J2. If you enjoyed this conversation, continue to tap in with Gconnet.
Let's get it. What it do, folks? It's your boy G2Bs.
And Lady O.
And we are Generation Conversation Network, better known as Gconnet. And today we got the one and only J2 in the building. What's going on, J2? How you doing today, man?
What's happening? Appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Appreciate you tapping in. And y'all was killing me this morning in Wake and Bake, talking about them rats and shit. I was in there dying. I wanted to say something so bad. I was like, but then I ain't from New York, so I can't say nothing about no rats or mice.
Yo, Wake and Bake be having the craziest conversations in there in the morning, yo. It gets silly in there sometimes, y'all.
And I thought I had me one, cause somebody, I don't know who that dude was. Hey, yo, Gconnet, what's up, bro? I'm like, what's up, bro? Oh, okay. Remember you heard him say that today?
Yeah. I did hear somebody.
It was, but I don't know nobody in there but you and E Hart. So I come in there to say, and I don't even know her like that, but she done pulled me up a few times.
You'd have been over there before.
You know what I'm saying? I asked her for a conversation. She said she was cool with it, but I ain't pressing nobody. Whenever y'all get time, because this is not my occupation. This is just
right.
You know what I'm saying? This is something we do on our spare time, and we enjoy doing it.
Because y'all like battle rap, yeah.
We like
conversations,
culture, and conversations, and we do comedians, DJs, producers,
rappers.
Oh, that's dope.
If you out there doing, we may have like we call blast off moments where we just sit and talk about a topic and see where it go from there.
I like y'all the slogan. The different generations have real conversations. It's crazy because we was on the spaces yesterday and we were talking to a 19-year-old and he was basically saying, he has issues with his pops. They got, whatever. And we're explaining to him, that things can change over the years. Like you can mend that relationship. How you feel about it right now, you may not feel like that, years from now. And he was kind of like, he was barking back, and it was ironic to me because I'm 39. So I'm listening to this 19-year-old think that he knows so much. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a generational gap. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, because I remember being 19 thinking I knew it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I know what I'm gonna be doing. Like, no, you don't. You have no idea. You know what I'm saying? But that's crazy. So like y'all slogan is just kind of crazy because I was really passionate about when they were trying to explain to him. I was passionate about the fact that y'all can't tell him. All you can do is have a discussion with him about it. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell him because in his mind he's gonna hear it. But a real conversation, you know what I'm saying? Like a discussion, you know what I'm saying? A real conversation, then he can like hear it and not feel like he's being told. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that's dope.
Right. And that's what Gconnet come from. Generation Conversation Network. My goal is I started my platform with the intention to have conversations with different generations because there's a big gap. And when you try to interview or talk to somebody, they don't want to listen, depending on the temperature of the conversation. But if you have a conversation, you can find out different things. I'm in my 50s, she in her 40s, you in your 30s. and on down. And this
Yep.
conversation that we're having, we putting it out there for everybody to see. So now we got three different opinions,
three different perspectives on the same.
Same thing. You know what I'm saying? So somewhere in there, somewhere along, you gonna feel one of them.
You should find a gym in there somewhere.
Somewhere, right?
Somewhere,
If you don't, then that's you. It ain't us. It's you.
Fact. Y'all providing the platform. All y'all gotta do is eat off of it, man.
Right. And when you was talking about the 19-year-old, you know, a lot of times we think about, like you said, when you think back to 19, 18, you know, even younger than that, you feed off emotions.
Mm-hmm.
When you talk about stuff or you feeling something, it's emotional. It's not really thought out or thought about or planned. You just like, no, that's what it is. And it's like, but if you really think about it, think about what I'm telling you, it's more logic to that. It's not just.
There's more logic to that, yeah. But like you said, at 19, you just think you know
everything
so much. Mm-hmm. I wish I would have knew when I was 19.
Our youngest child is 18 right now. All the rest of them think they knew, and they flew the coop before they flew before they knew, and now they regret it. And they stubborn. They flew it so soon to where now they feel like it's hindering them to come back. No, I can never. That's the bottom of the barrel to go back. I left.
If I got to go back to my Duke house, no way. Kidding me? I will go home.
Right, I don't get it. And then my daughter tried to throw that question at me, like, so if you was able to go back home and this and that at the age you are now, would you? Hell yeah, I would.
I'll run back home.
Wash dishes, clean house. You know what I'm saying?
Cut the grass, take out the everything.
Everything, bro.
What you need, lady, I got you.
Right.
Facts.
She was like, well, okay. She didn't even have a point at that point. Because I'm like, I can tell you all the reasons why, and I can tell you logically why it makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
that's a fact.
You can't hit me with that one because I got a lot of information and a lot of history that I can look back on and say I should have did it then.
I should have stayed home.
Right.
So, but definitely. So we gonna start getting into some questions and stuff.
So, for the people that don't know, what was J2 born?
Indianapolis, Indiana. Indianapolis, Indiana. I moved to Atlanta in 2006, and I just never left.
What school did you attend growing up?
So I was bad. So if you're watching this and you was from Indianapolis, you know I started in Wayne Township. I started in Wayne Township right on up until like junior high. So then they put me out of Wayne Township, and I had to go to public schools. I went to Northwest High School. Shout out to the Pioneers. And then I left. I got put out of there too. So that by the time I got put out of there, the exposure from Wayne Township was up. So I went back and I graduated from Ben Davis.
Okay. Sound like you learned something along the way.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because you was able to
little bit.
What was the age difference of moving from Indianapolis to Atlanta?
I was 22 when I got to Atlanta. I was 22. So I had already. I was pretty much grown, and I was kind of still. It's funny we were just talking about the 19-year-old. I had that mindset at 22, you know, that I had it all figured out. You know what I'm saying? So I came to Atlanta with that mindset, and life slapped me in the face quick. Like I learned that lesson really, really quick. Like you don't know everything, and there's a whole nother world out there that you are not privy to. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And now you in Atlanta, and I got to Atlanta when everybody was migrating.
Right.
Like it was during that time that everybody was going to Atlanta. So when I got here, you never met anybody from Atlanta. Mm. Everybody you met was from someplace else. So if you working a job, and like me, I was serving and bartending, the whole staff is from someplace else. Nebraska, Rhode Island. I'm thinking of people right off the New Orleans. There was like one person from Atlanta, Arizona, like all of us, and we all still close knit. And that was 2006. We all really still close knit, but we all from different places. So I had to like learn, you know, different, because you know everybody has different ways of talking. You know what I'm saying? Like people from Florida, they say bitch a lot. You know what I'm saying? But they don't mean it in no, negative way. That's just like big. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how they talk. From Indianapolis, you say the B word, we'll be ready to fight.
It was time for something.
Yeah, it's time for something. You say that, but I had to learn, I think that's what helped me just in life. I learned early that you have to give everybody the benefit of the doubt at least the first time. Because you don't know where they come from. You don't know their walk of life. You don't know their how they was raised. You don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, people got different customs and shit. So, like, I learned that early on. Like, give everybody a shot off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Until they actually show you that they shouldn't be fucked with or some shit.
Right.
Thank you for watching the conversation with J2. I hope you enjoyed the content. Only on
Gconnet,
where different generations have real conversations. You feel me?
Make sure you get connected.
It ain't nothing but a G thing. It ain't nothing but a G thing. Different conversations with different generations. Well, you gotta keep it G, man. It ain't nothing but a G thing. It ain't nothing but a G thing. Different conversations with different generations. You gotta keep it G, man.